Okay, you guys, yes, I am making an end of the year video. I'm sure you're seeing them everywhere on Facebook, YouTube, all the reels, all the shorts, right? I'm sure you're getting sick of it already. We all know 2025 is literally days away. So, I'm going to make this short, I'm going to make it sweet, or I'm going to try to. What are you doing to prepare yourself? This is what everybody waits for better or worse. Everybody waits for January 1st, right? New year, new you, new body, new habits, right? What are you going to do to make this year different? What are you going to, right? Because we all do that. We all, myself included, we all make goals. I'm going to meditate more. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to spend more time with my family. I'm going to, get more wholesale deals. I'm going to buy a house this year. How is this year 2025 going to be different than all the other years, right? What are you going to do? What habits are you going to ingrain? What are going to be your non-negotiables? Hey, if I say I'm taking an ice bath every day, you got to mean that. You know what I mean? It's funny, and I've heard this before, and I'm sure you have too. We break commitments to ourselves so easily. So easily do we say, I said I was going to do this, but I'd rather not. And you just break your commitment to yourself, right? I promised yourself. You're reducing your ability to trust yourself, right? But when a boss says somebody's paying you $15, $20, $30 an hour, when somebody says, hey, go do this, you go do it, right? So, if you're going to listen to those people, why not listen to yourself, right? If you make a promise to yourself, geez, you think that would mean a little bit more than somebody paying you $15 or $20 an hour, right? Not saying you shouldn't do what you're paid to do, right? I believe in that a lot, right? If you're being paid to do something, you do it. But shoot, man, just because you're not paying yourself, if you're going to set a goal, keep it. But here's the thing, right? We all set goals, but what's the outcome? What's the outcome do you want? Do you want a six-pack? Do you want to eat more fruits and vegetables? Do you want a certain diet? Do you want to be in a certain zip code? Well, how are you going to make that happen? What is the actual steps, right? What type of individual, what person do you need to be to make that happen, right? If you don't want to eat junk food, don't keep it in your house. Don't buy it, right? Don't accept it from other people, right? If you're in the office and everybody's bringing donuts, no thank you, right? You have to hold yourself to a higher standard, And I know that's hard. It is. It really is. And is it okay to fail? Sure, we all do. But the most important thing is saying, okay, I had a lapse of judgment. I didn't make my 100 cold calls today. I only made 75. I will do the 100 tomorrow, no matter what, even if I have to wake up an hour early. Even if if I can't make the cold calls, then I'm going to start handwriting letters and I'm going to drop those in the mailbox first thing in the morning, right? Okay, what happens if I don't do the thing I said I'm going to do? What is the repercussion, right? What? And it doesn't have to be negative, right? It could be okay, I didn't make my cold calls, so then because I can't cold call past 6 or 7 or whatever you feel comfortable doing, I'm going to spend the rest of the night handwriting letters or postcards to people and drop those off, right? Whatever it is, right? Hey, if I ate the donut, now I have an extra workout I have to do, right? Whatever it is, it's okay, but plan accordingly, right? I think it was Benjamin Franklin said, if you do not have a plan, you are okay, excuse me, hold on, this sounds way better. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Now let that sink in, right? That was said sorry, I don't know how old Benjamin Franklin is. Over 100 years ago, I would assume, right? Sorry, all the people, history. I only know real estate, business, and stocks. I don't know anything else. If it doesn't make me money, I don't focus on it. But Benjamin Franklin, great saying. So shout out to you. So anyways, this year's going to be different. How is it going to be different? What are you going to do? What are the actual things that you're going to do? And then, what are you going to do if those things don't happen? What if you don't have enough time? What if you have to pick up your kid? What if you get sick? What if your car breaks down? I can't go door knocking on the weekends like Brandon does because he's a beast and he takes care of his car, right? Hyundai Elantra. Hey, if my car breaks down and I can't do door knocking, what will I do instead? What is the alternative? And you need to have a 1, 2, and 3. Like if I can't door knock, I'm going to cold call. If I can't cold call, I'm going to write postcards. If my hand is broken, my car is broken, and my voice box is broken, what will I do then? Right? Texting. Then I'll text with one hand, right? Like whatever, right? Just have backup plans, right? Contingency. And these aren't to say that's what you're supposed to do, right? Like Tony Robbins said, hey man, if you want to, well, it wasn't him, but I heard it from him first. If you want to take the island, burn the boats. That means no plan B, plan C, plan D. But just in case you've burnt the boats and things aren't going your way, what will you do next? Right? So just be ready for that. So that's the message, you guys. I just, like I said, I want to be clear. 2025, you can make it, internal locus of control, external locus of control. Are you in control of your future and destiny or someone else, right? If the world, if the economy, if the stock market, if your boss, if the real estate market, if all those things control what your future is going to be, then you're at the whim. You're at the whim of everybody and everything else. But if you understand that, like, hey, I know I can't control most of that, but I can control myself, how I respond to these things and what I do about them, right? We all get a certain hand of cards to play, right? And you can play that hand better or not, right? So just do the best you can with what you have available to you, right? And just make that your credo, make that your motto, make that your mantra. I'm going to do the best I can with what I have in front of me today, and do that every day, right? Try to get 1% better every single day, right? So that's the message for you guys. If it's not for you, it's for me. I hope you guys, had an amazing holiday season. Hopefully you're still celebrating. Hopefully you guys are ready to ring in the new year. I'm ready. I'm still, here it is. What is it, December 28th? I am door knocking. I am setting myself up for future rewards and dividends today. I'm not waiting for January 1st. I haven't been waiting for January 1st all year. I am doing the thing that I need to do to get the results that I want, to have the life that I want to have, and I'm doing it now. So anyways, if you guys want to post some success stories, if you guys want to comment down below like what your goals are and how you're going to achieve them, please do so. Let's hold each other accountable. Peace.